Hello, this is Lady Boulay, and I hope you're having a lovely day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your comments, and thank you for your thumbs up. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. I want to speak again about Black Americans and the situation in Jamaica. I see that Jamaicans are continuing to make insulting videos towards Black Americans. We know they're doing that for engagement, to get their clicks and views up, making money for sure. But I think that we do need to also keep this in perspective. Now, let's just keep it a buck. Black Americans arguing back and forth with Jamaicans is really equivalent to you punching down. You really are punching down. Now, I understand the anger, especially if you're young. I understand why you decided, I won't say something back. I'm not going to take this. But you're punching down because really Jamaicans can't afford to insult Black Americans when you just look at it in dollars and cents. And let me show you what I'm talking about. I heard somebody speaking on this the other day, and I decided to do my own research. And this comes from different sources from Jamaica. So these are their numbers. This is their statistics. And this is what it says. Jamaica earns hundreds of millions annually from Black American tourists who are among the country's top spenders. In 2024, Jamaica earned approximately 4.3 billion US dollars from tourism, with around 4.3 million visitors. Tourism accounts for a significant portion of Jamaica's gross national product, over 18% in recent years. African American tourists are cited as top spenders in Jamaica and the broader Caribbean region. The Jamaican government has noted a significant uptick in African American visitors thanks to targeted marketing and cultural engagement. So when they're saying targeted marketing, that means that they are marketing their country to you. You understand? Local businesses, restaurants, bars, attractions have reported increased patronage from African American travelers, boosting economic activity. Now, this is coming from the Jamaicans. So you have to understand the power that you have in a situation and try to resist punching down. Because if you're spending this much money in their country, you have a right to expect satisfactory accommodations. And as far as these Jamaicans who are coming out on the internet making videos, first of all, these are Black Jamaicans. They don't have anything to do with the tourism. They are not spokespeople for Jamaica. They are not. And what they don't want to do is piss off people who are bringing money into that economy. Because after this hurricane, they're going to need the patronage from any and everybody that they can get. So their arrogance and their ignorance is actually hurting their country and their economy. Because the last thing you want to do is piss Black Americans off and they not come down there and spend their money. Another thing that the Jamaicans need to accept is that a lot of this is their own people coming down there dumping on them. The Caribbean people are going down there dumping on the Caribbean people because they have conflicts with each other. They have competition going with each other. And some of the people in those other Caribbean countries don't like Jamaicans. Now, why is that? Why don't they like Jamaicans? That's a question. They like Jamaicans less than Black Americans do because Jamaicans are really not on the radar of most Black Americans. You might have areas in Florida and New York where Black Americans are around a lot of Jamaicans and don't like them and don't like Jamaicans. But like where I live, I interact with Jamaicans. I don't have any relationship. I deal with white folks, Black people and white people. And there are a lot of Black Americans just like me. We don't come in contact with enough of them to even have an opinion about them. And that's just the truth. Only if you live in places like Brooklyn, New York, or Queens, or somewhere in New York, or Miami, or somewhere where they all bunch up, you really don't come into contact with them. So most of us don't even have an opinion about Jamaicans. We don't interact with them enough to develop a fair opinion about them. So they have centered us into their conversation more than Black Americans would ever center them in ours. You go down there for a minute, you have a good time, and you come back home. And you are not going to the property of these Black people that are running their mouth. Those resorts belong to white people and Indians and Chinese. They don't even have any say in it. I will never forget that Chinese woman coming on the internet and reading them for filth and speaking with authority about the country of Jamaica, as if and basically telling them this is not your country. See, they talking about they're the majority in Jamaica, but the Chinese woman was basically telling them this is not your country. This country belongs to all of us. So she read them, and I have yet to see anybody make a video comparable to the lashing that she gave them. So the smartest thing for them to do is just get busy cleaning up their country and trying to recover from that devastating storm. Now, having said that, I believe that Black Americans should always put their best foot forward and to show the best of who we are and not the worst. So I came across this video, and I think that I think this video embodies the spirit of how many, if not most, Black Americans feel, because we know that we should not be punching down.
These Jamaicans online talking about y'all hate black people and y'all hate Americans and all of that. Go back to your yard and suck your mama and your fat. Guess what? I love you anyway. And I'm coming down there anyway. And I'm coming down with people who want to help rebuild houses, who want to put their roofs back on, who want to bring some money, who want to stimulate the economy, who want to bring them tourism dollars in. I'm coming with people who got love in their heart. Because I'm telling you right now, everybody who's actually feeling the hurt and the anxiety of Jamaicans versus black women versus Americans, I'm telling you, you spending too much time online because you letting the algorithm get to your brain.
Now she said a mouthful. She says, we're coming anyway because you need help. They need help down there. And she also said something else very important. And a Jamaican man came on earlier this morning and said the same thing. They need to get off the internet. They need to get off social media and get out there and help clean up that mess down there.
You know it's the algorithm. It's not, you probably not even gonna see this message because it's full of love. But you will see the messages that are full of hate. So keep that in mind. Everybody isn't the same. I'm coming down there with love. I don't care if you want me to suck my mama and I'm a fat back, dusty, fat ass American that ain't got no all this other extra stuff y'all talking about. I don't care.
Now, this woman is emotionally mature. She is emotionally mature and she's secure within herself. And most importantly, she's looking at the big picture. They need help down there. And those Jamaicans need to get off the internet and go to work.
I'm coming down there and I'm coming to rebuild. So if you guys know people who want to help rebuild and have the means and the access and the time to go, we're leaving soon. Reach out to me. We are going to stay at Travelers Beach Resort because they will be open and they are going to accommodate us. And so anyway, we building with love. One love. We all in this together. And guess what? I want everybody to remember, black, white, Chinese, whatever. Your boat went left, our boat went right. All this other extra fighting is the Chinese algorithm. Truth be told.
I don't know if she's a Black American of our lineage or if she is a Jamaican American. I'm not sure. She didn't say. I'm assuming she's a Black American. But whatever she is, I think she has a good attitude and a sweet spirit. And that is commendable. But anyway, Black Americans just know that number one, they're hurting. And number two, they don't know how to respond to the devastation that they're in. And number three, it's not even about you. You're not even in it. It's all about them. So if you can, it might be a stretch, but if you can, be measured in your speech. Okay, thanks for listening. Have a good day.